Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Tietjen. Here's a short video about the NHAS Guided Research ELO. An ELO is an extended learning opportunity which you can earn credit for at LHS, and this one is based on a collaboration with the New Hampshire Academy of Science. Essentially, this is a chance for students to conduct scientific research. Scientific research is highly valued in STEM education, but it's often hard to find opportunities to conduct it. So the value in this program is that we give you access to the scientists and the equipment and the engineers and technicians which will support that research. Another benefit of the program, which is a really valued piece, is that we'll support students through the process of submitting their research at conferences and symposiums such as the New Hampshire Science and Engineering Expo, which is an ISEF affiliated fair, and the American Academy for the Advancement of Sciences annual meeting. So students usually work in groups of 2 or 3. The stipulation at those conferences is that a research project has no more than 3 students associated with it. Sometimes students work on their own, but often students will start in a larger group of 5 or even 8, and then it will break down into smaller groups as research questions become more focused. Students start to identify different directions that subgroups could go in. The other people that we'll be working with most closely are Dr. Kelly Salmon, who's pictured in the top left there, working with some students in the blue shirt, and Dr. Peter Ferletra, who's in the bottom left there. Dr. Salmon is a NHAS scientist. Dr. Fletcher is the director of the NHAS, and we work with those 2 scientists as well as some other professional scientists and Dartmouth graduate students who are involved with the NHAS. We're going to meet on Wednesdays this year from 3 to 5 in room S4, and the schedule is necessarily self-paced. Since it's your own research, you'll have to set your own deadlines. There's a few deadlines to pay attention to when it comes to submitting your research proposals to these various conferences, so that will kind of drive our schedule, but really it's going to be self-paced. So if there's a sport one season that interferes with your ability to be there on Wednesdays on a regular basis, then you may be able to make it up in a different season. So really you just need to sort of plan your own work and make sure it gets done by the submission deadlines for these conferences. So there's a couple of different topics that I would suggest as starting points, although we really can accommodate a variety of others. These are the modules that we already have built capacity for. In life science, we've done work with microbiology and some genetics and epigenetics, including UV mutagenesis. These are pictures on the left there of C. elegans, one model organism that we've used. Daphne is another one. And again, there's a variety of life science research topics which students have chosen. Another domain of research includes remote sensing. This can be done from high-altitude balloon platforms or from unmanned aerial vehicles, drones. And there's a fair bit of coding and microcontroller prototyping involved here to do that remote sensing work. So a little bit of electrical engineering involved here. Finally, in physical sciences, there is a variety of chemistry techniques that we have access to, including fluorometry and spectrophotometry and various types of chromatography. So there's a lot of pharmacology and other consumer product science we can look into. So I hope that people will give it some thought. Drop by on a Wednesday afternoon at 3 or find me in room S4 if you're interested in this opportunity. It really is a special opportunity. It's especially valuable for underclassmen to consider, since sometimes a research project can span more than 1 year, and it's an extremely prestigious distinction if you're able to present or win awards at some of the conferences I was speaking about before. Come check it out. Let me know if I can answer other questions. Thanks.